What's good? What's going on, everybody?
Hey,
hey.
Man,
Merry Christmas.
Yes, and let's go ahead and just get them out here real quick.
I wish I felt like him.
I know you understand. Before we get started, we always got to get a disclaimer. The views and opinions of Sloan are not the reflection of AC Universe, PJ, and what's that other guy name on the other side? Jonathan. Yes, that's it. Bam! All right, AC, you got the floor.
All right, what is good? The season has blown past us really fast. One more week left in the regular season. It's still so much playoff implications still left for this weekend. So when we get to the talking about the games for this weekend coming up, we'll talk about that, the implications that are coming up real quick. Let's jump in, Jack. Old man Rivers.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that shot wore off on his old ass. That's what happened.
What's up, John? He said I was disappointed in my hey man. You got a couple more Pats fans on the panel, man. Hey, they'll
that was expected, man. Everybody knew they gonna get rolled over. The whole thing is like the bad New England. Number one, Belichick can't record no games anymore, so they caught on to that. Then I'm gonna say it till somebody tell me differently. The whole thing is they couldn't hold up, so they had to fold up. That was all I had to say.
They folded like a cheap lawn chair.
Jack talking about Sloan got a flip phone. Sloan got an iPhone. He ain't got no flip phone now.
I do have a flip phone. Hold on, let me go get it. I got an original. I have an original Motorola. I have the original Motorola, not the one with that old cheap ass screen they got now. That thing crack in the middle and stuff. It's low budget, real low budget.
He's got like an iPhone 3.
All right,
no, yeah. I got a 5. Look, see.
So what's good out there, everybody? As we I'm sure some more people have joined, as the show goes on. But we appreciate everybody who's here watching right now. So this week is the final week in the regular season. This past weekend we had a lot of blowout games. A lot of teams who could have clinched that did not because they didn't. All they had to do was win. So
baby,
yeah, do what?
I said, just win, baby.
Just win, baby. So
that statement's not holding true out there on the West Coast with one particular team that wear that silver and black out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
we'll get. All right, so here we go. Scores from last week. We're gonna run through these like we always do. Talk about the games that need talking about. If they don't need conversation, then there will be no conversation. First game, Vikings Saints. Saints or the Vikings put up some points. The Alvin Kamara had 6 rushing touchdowns. He says the Jets won again. Yeah, I still got my.
How nice was it to have football on Christmas, though?
Yeah, it was fire.
That was wonderful.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, so we see this game here. Saints, pretty much they're in the playoffs. It clinched the NFC South already. So they were just in here playing. Obviously, Drew Brees was out there, but I don't know if he did much just because what about Drew Brees, Sloan?
That was called save the arm game. They said we're gonna run him the legs fall off. We don't want that arm to fall off when we only have 2 games to play. So we gotta hold him up. He only go good for 75 throws. That means that's gonna come out to be 25 a game. So that's all he got to do.
All right, so Saints they put the smack down on the Vikings 52-33. Next game, Buccaneers Lions. Buccaneers went out there and showed out. I thought the Lions would put up a bigger fight than that. As we could see from the score, I didn't get to see much from that game myself. Just was seeing the updates. I was like, damn, dude.
How many deep passes did Brady throw?
How many did he?
I don't know. PJ, how many deep passes did he throw? I don't know. Is he looking old?
He threw a couple of big ones, but it was mainly the yaks, man, the yard after the catch.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions secondary just couldn't.
No.
They couldn't cover Gronk.
And obviously, when your offense is playing as well as theirs was in that game, the defense can just tee off. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm Ravens win, yeah, Jack. Yeah, if they get themselves a dub, is that all they have to do is win and they're in, or
do they have to win and Cleveland has to lose?
Oh yeah, Cleveland has to lose. Okay. Yeah. So and we'll get to that when we get to talking about it. I'm sure the Ravens are none too happy about a certain quarterback who's not going to play in Week 17. He is going to take himself a rest because he doesn't get a bye. So they and obviously, you know, we'll talk about when we get to that game. Yeah. So Bucks pretty much clapped them 47-7. Next game, 49ers Cardinals. Come on, man.
Well, man, the problem that I had with that game was it just was little man just ran out of gas, man. You know, the little engine that could.
Yeah, nah. So the Cardinals lose the game, which, you know, is it what it is. I think we all pick Cardinals, or did we?
We all picked Cardinals.
Yeah, all pick Cardinals. So we all picked Cardinals, and they lost. And so a day later, I get the stat, and I threw it up in the group. Yo, they lost, so that gave them dudes a chance to get in there. Did not want to see that. We'll talk about them when we get to their game, but yeah, I you know, as a Packers fan, you never want to play a division rival in the playoffs. Not saying that that's how it's going to take place, but it could happen. And we have the opportunity to shut that down this coming weekend, but we'll get to that when we get to the game picks. But yeah, so 49ers Cardinals lose. I think they're not eliminated for the playoffs, but they have to have several things happen for them to make it in there. So next game, Dolphins Raiders, man. Raiders eliminated from playoff contention with this loss. Dolphins, hey, yo. Once again, as we've said on this show several times, we're talking about Flores, another stellar time to sit Tua. Tua was in there not playing as good as he should have, and he sat him down and brought in Fitzmagic, and he came in there and had a couple of fire drives and actually got him to the dub. If we really want to be like real about it, that he came in there and did that. So. Like I said, I think it was last season we said we will always remember the term Fitzmagic. Yeah. we'll know where it comes from, and we'll always say, you know, we saw him with Buffalo and all of these things when he played with these other teams, and you know, all of the antics when he was with Tampa Bay and he came in there with looking like Conor McGregor and all of that shit. But yes, he came in, sparked the team up. When they weren't looking good at all, it looked like the Raiders were going to run away with that one, and then we see what happened after that. So, so the Dolphins still not in yet. Still have to have, you know, they obviously have to win this weekend, and they have to have some things happen for them to get into the playoffs. So Broncos Chargers, obviously not much to say here. Neither one of these teams are in playoff contention. Division game, 19-16 Chargers. So y'all got any thoughts on that one?
I thought they had the Dolphins in as a wild card.
Or are they in?
In a wild card.
No, they have
as
to
of
win
right
too.
now.
They have to. Yeah, they have to win. Oh yeah. Okay. If you're looking at like one of those things where it says like if the season ended today, this is yeah. So, but they still have to win this weekend, obviously. Right. But obviously, and in Broncos Chargers, like I said, 19-16 Chargers. Not much to see here. Browns Jets, dude. So.
Man.
What is it, man?
Man, I'm going to go on to preempt my asshole of the week. My asshole of the week, I'm preempting it because when you have, let me make sure I get my grammar correct tonight. So I'm going to speak correctly. I'm speaking the Queen's English. Most people say the King's English, and the King's English mean is law.
Queen's English.
No, that's real talk, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
You paid attention in school. Now, you have 4 of your receivers out of the
your 4 top receivers, yes.
Your 4 top receivers not playing, and you go and make a quarterback. You know, if he throw the ball more than 35 times a game, you lose. Now you in the top 10 in rushing with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, the Georgia guy, which that boy can carry that pigskin, and you run them 4 times in the second half.
Yeah.
You got to be out of your cotton picking mind. I mean, that is the dumbest thing. Man, they shouldn't even pay the coach this week. He shouldn't even got paid, man. I mean, everybody want to talk about Baker Mayfield lost that game. Baker Mayfield ain't no throw it 45 time kind of quarterback, man. He just can't carry. Now, then they having him playing out of the shotgun. He's more effective playing underneath the center.
Yeah. No, the Browns play action game is fire, especially considering, like you just said, Sloan, what they got in the backfield. So yeah, that's surprising to see those. I know they were behind, but at the same time, I feel you on that one. So the Browns must win to get into the playoffs this weekend. So
they play Pittsburgh.
I hope they win, man.
Yeah, they do play Pittsburgh. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and drop this old dime. Ben Roethlisberger is not playing this weekend. He is not.
You got to say that all.
Oh no, we know why. We all realize why he's not playing. He had several bad games, and then he threw a couple of fire passes this past weekend. But that was enough for them to say, "All right, let's go ahead and put ice on that and rest it," because we want you to be able to do that in the playoffs.
They still gonna get eliminated. I tell you, they're gonna get eliminated, man. The 2 teams they don't want to play are the Dolphins and Buffalo. Shit, nobody want to mess with them. Not out AFC. Shit, they gonna put it on. And I don't even look at Kansas City as being a true contender now. The way they've been playing the past several weeks.
Yeah. We'll get to that when we get to the game picks. All right, so Browns Jets got a big lead on them. I think it was. In the second half, I think the Jets only was able to pull out 3 points, if I'm not mistaken, to push it over the edge. But Jets Browns, the Jets win 23-16, and the Browns 8. It's a must-win game for them.
Jets losing that top pick though, huh?
Oh yeah. The Jets, that's crazy. I guess they don't care. I guess they're all in.
It's shocking.
Yeah, I think they're all in on their boy at the QB position. So they're just like, yo, we're going to finish the season strong. And like we said last week, players don't tank. It's people up at the top of the organization that are hoping for those type of picks. Yeah. So next game, Giants, Ravens. Obviously, Ravens come in. They're hot right now. They're playing really well. Giants defense, I thought, was pretty good considering. They did hold the Ravens to 27 points, which is that. And, Daniel Jones got sacked like, what was it? Was it 6 or 8? 6 or 8 sacks.
It was a lot.
Yeah, he was on the. He did.
6 sacks.
6 sacks. Yeah, they were back there on him. Like we said, Ravens got a decent defense, and the offense is what's going to carry them though. So if they're able to get into the playoffs, as far as the AFC goes, that is a team that not a lot of other teams would want to play. Next game, Bengals Texans, more competitive than I thought. We saw J.J. Watt come out afterwards and give his spiel on the effort that the Texans gave or whatever. But yeah, this isn't much to talk about. Bengals 37, Texans 31. We saw what happened towards the end of that game, and so that's that one. Y'all got any thoughts on that one?
Cincinnati put up 27 on those guys in the last 2 quarters.
Yeah. Which that's I mean, going forward, obviously their franchise QB had the leg injury, which I saw him walking this weekend. He had a little thing he put out there on social media where he was actually, getting some steps in after the surgery to repair the knee. But going forward, I mean, there's some hopeful things there for Cincinnati. Obviously, they come in here, they win a game like this, and the quarterback who was played pretty good, and he wasn't even their franchise guy. So yeah, Bengals Texans 37-31.
They didn't have no tape on his ass. That's why he played well.
Well, they got enough tape on him.
Yeah, he's been playing for some weeks, man. They got a little bit of tape on him.
No,
also, you can probably also attribute this to some of the stuff J.J. Watt was saying post game in his news conference where he was talking about some of the effort out there for the team. So next game, Jesus Christ, Bears Jaguars. Okay, Bears Jaguars. Obviously, Bears already knew coming into this game that all we have to do is finish the season out with 2 W's, and we're in the playoffs. After they
they had to play Green Bay next week, so
yes, yeah.
and it's so funny that the boy Trubisky started playing football all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Playing really well. I can't even. Yeah. Defense is playing fire. It is Jacksonville, so I saw a couple of plays there in the game where. The defense is just they know they know the season's over. They know it's time for that what you say, Sloan, that U-Haul. It's time for that U-Haul. So they've checked out. So let's say, can I have a Ravens helmet for my pick as a birthday gift? Oh, it's your birthday today, Jack? It's your birthday? If it is, happy birthday, man. Jack, one of the faithful chat room goons in here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so yeah. So Bears Jaguars. Once we get to talking about next week's games, that's when we'll go more into detail. So they have the opportunity, although they had a 6-game losing streak in the season, to make it to the playoffs. All right, next game, Falcons Chiefs. Man, Falcons had a chance to tie it to push the game to overtime. Best kicker in the league this season missed a field goal that
His
would
eyes
have.
got tight. That's what happened. He closed his eyes, missed the goal post. Well, did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't. Sloan, you'll never say nothing wrong. You ain't got to ask that. But, so Falcons lose the game, could tie it. Chiefs, a little shaky.
Shaky last couple of weeks.
Yeah, last couple of weeks. So I'll say it like we talked about before the show started is if, Chiefs come to the playoffs and play a game like that against somebody like Buffalo, you're getting bounced. You come in, if the Ravens make it into the playoffs and you play a game like that against one of those teams, and we know the Chiefs are capable. We know that all they need is 6 minutes of clock time and they'll be up by 3 scores. But the past couple weeks it hadn't looked like that, and all I'm saying is you play like that in the playoffs. We all know they clinched the number 1 seed. They don't have to worry. They got a first round bye, so next week they can pretty much sit some cats if they want to, give some players some rest, which they probably will. But yeah, if they come in the playoffs playing like that, there's some teams that are really, really hot on that side of the NFL in the AFC that are playing some really good football.
Damn good football.
Yeah. So, Falcons, Chiefs, 17-14, really close game. So we'll move on to the next one. Colts, Steelers, dude.
Man,
you want to talk about the shot wearing off?
Yeah.
Man, both of them boys had shot that wore off in that game, man. Them boys, Dr. Squeak didn't.
Dr. Squeak.
Dr. Squeak didn't even put that. Didn't get the supplements in on time. Right now because you know how the mail is. It's a holiday mail. He didn't get that Christmas. Christmas tree.
Colts had a huge lead in this game. Huge lead. I think it was 24-3 or something like that. About midway through the third quarter, and then we seen what happened after that. Colts defense still think they're.
It was Yeah, 24-7.
24-7. Okay, so yeah, it was pretty lopsided as far as like that game goes. You get midway through the third quarter, maybe some of the defense started to coast, maybe just a little bit. Defense is still fire. I just still think the Colts defense is good. But yeah, maybe they just started to, a little bit, coasted a little bit, and then obviously, we've seen in Ben Roethlisberger's career him being able to pull out like some last minute heroics, if you want to call it that, to win a game. So. Yeah, so Colts give up a big lead. Steelers win it. Go ahead and clinch the AFC North. And like we said earlier, Big Ben is not playing this weekend. They're going to go ahead and rest him. Because why, Sloan?
That arm is on.
So, yeah, they're going to go ahead and rest him. And because their seeding is stuck where it's at. They're not going to be able to advance at all. So
where are they at? Number 3? Number 2?
Yeah. So they're not going to be able to make up any ground. I understand the resting of Ben Roethlisberger if you're trying to have a playoff run, a push, if you want to call it that. So, yeah, Steelers 28-24, Colts, I mean, now they're fighting for their lives. They could have went ahead and wrapped it all up with a victory. They could have wrapped up the AFC South. They could have wrapped up that playoff spot, and they didn't. So next game, Panthers Washington. All right, Washington is ridiculously still. All they have to do is win this weekend, and they are NFC East champions, which is...
I don't think they're going to win. Brandon Dalton, he has playoff experience. Now, the question is, what if Dallas do the impossible? Win the playoff game, win the division, win the playoff game, and get to the Super Bowl?
Well, here's what's crazy though. They if they get in there, if they do get in and actually just win one game, say they just win one wild card game, and then they get bounced next round, which is it's the Cowboys. So we what's that mean for Dak's his stock with the Cowboys though? In the eyes of Jerry Jones, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about not in our eyes, because in our eyes we'd be like, "Yo, Andy Dalton is good, but he's not that."
There's still going to be a laughing stock. There's still going to be 7-9.
Yeah. Oh, going into the playoffs.
Yeah. It's still going to be 7-9. Do you think Jerry's going to want to listen to everyone talking shit about if they make the playoffs, but still, only going 7-9?
Yeah. That's.
Wait a minute now. Stop it. Everybody goes to the playoffs. All records are 0-0. So
you are correct about that, but still, look. If the Cowboys make it into the playoffs, when we do our picks next week, we'll still laugh at the fact that whatever the matchup is for the Cowboys in the play, we're still going to laugh at it. It's still going to be, yeah. But
still going to be 7-9. No matter who wins the division, we're going to be 7-9.
Let me ask all you guys a question.
What's up?
Do you still believe in the Easter Bunny?
No.
Do you still believe in Santa Claus?
No, especially after this
year. Do you still believe in it? Wait a minute. Do you still believe in the Tooth Fairy?
No.
Okay then. Dallas still has a chance because all you got to do is believe.
Wait, hold on. So if you're saying all they have to do is believe and they're going to be representing NFC in the Super Bowl?
They have a chance. Hey, man, just like...
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, so you're saying that...
I got drums on one leg at a time. I know they do too. Can you put your drums on 2 legs at a time?
Listen, I will never ever bring up again 7-9 and winning your division if they end up going to an NFC Championship game at Green Bay.
Don't even say it, man. Don't say it.
It ain't called Green Bay. It's Green Bay. Green Bay. Oh.
I will never.
I will be
7-9.
I will be forced.
I'm gonna miss that podcast.
I would be forced. I would be forced to. I'd have to concede that. Yeah, the same thing, PJ. I would never make fun of them again for the rest of my life, probably, if that ends up happening.
Holy if that happens, we'll have to hide all sharp objects from Anthony for the next.
here's the thing.
You're all right.
That's so interesting. You know, McCarthy wants that so bad.
Oh yeah, he don't need to.
That just popped in my mouth. I forgot all about that, boy. Ooh.
Oh, but you know what? It wouldn't even happen in the NFC. I just thought about this. They would be the low. Well, no, they won't. Fuck. Okay, y'all got. I was gonna say they'd be the lowest seeded team, but they're not because they beat them one division. That means they're gonna be the 4th seeded team. That is horrible to even think about. All right, so let's move along before I start thinking about it too much, and you know.
you can't sleep for the rest of the week.
Yeah. So the Panthers win the game. Obviously, Washington could have clinched it. That they didn't do it, but also with that game, let's talk about some other news. The first round draft pick I think he's only been in the league 2 seasons. So we thought it was 3, but it's 2. Dwayne Haskins gets released by Washington after first of all lackluster performance on the field, and then 2 COVID violations as far as the NFL goes. So yeah, so he's out of there, man. I guess they got the Alex Smith thing. I guess he's going to play this weekend because they went ahead and released him, which is, you know, I guess Ron Rivera ain't about none of that mess. He's just like, hey, let's just go ahead and drop this kid. So, do you have any questions relating to this, Jonathan, for 4 downs?
No.
Oh, so okay.
I don't think so.
You think the dude gets signed? You think the dude gets signed by somebody else?
Oh yeah, you absolutely will.
Yeah.
What makes you think he's going to get signed by somebody else anyway?
I think somebody's going to give him a chance. Somebody's going to give him a chance. Yeah.
Give him a chance.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have much of a chance to be, if you really look at it.
Yeah. He did go to a team in Washington that wasn't good. They're better this year, like leaps and bounds better than they were last season. But yeah, I think somebody's going to give him a chance. Somebody's going to sign him to be a 2nd or 3rd option at the quarterback position, and he'll get it.
He done. He ain't going in no damn league.
I think he might get an invite to, might get picked up for
to the CFL or the XP.
he might get picked up to go to training camp and compete for a roster spot.
Yeah. Somebody, in other words,
mentally there. You going out, man? Look, come on.
I think somebody's going to give him a chance. In other words,
I think Cam Newton will get a chance before he does.
Oh, obviously, yeah. The dude's played in a Super Bowl. Yeah, he's getting a chance before. He's definitely getting a chance at a team before. As a matter of fact, I think that Cam would probably get signed if he's willing to take the spot as a backup before Haskins will. Yeah. So obviously, we see what happened there. Washington lost. Haskins didn't play well. Hadn't really played well.
He can't play any damn way, man. The damn quarterback from Ohio State has done anything in the league in the last 5 to 10 years? None. 0.
That is correct, and why some of these teams will have a bit of pause with Mr. Fields coming out of Ohio State in the draft this year, because
no, that boy's getting signed. He's getting picked up in the first 5 picks.
Oh yeah, no, he will.
That's the first round pick. Look how he turned out.
Yeah, Fields will get picked. What I'm saying is No, not that. I'm just saying that some teams who might have the opportunity to get him might just, you know what I mean, slide on that a bit. I think the Jets have more than shown that they're willing to slide on that, and they'll keep their boy because they're going to have the number 2 pick, and I don't see them picking Fields. That would be kind of a waste, considering that they have a decent guy back there that's calling the signal. So they get Darnold some help, and then we'll see where that goes. Let's see. So, yeah, Panthers, Washington. Obviously, Washington could have clinched, lost, so they didn't clinch. So, we'll see what they do this weekend. All right, Rams, Seahawks. All right, close game. Obviously, division game. We always talk about the division because it's just so competitive or whatever. But
it wasn't no close game. Jared Goff, just like I always said at the beginning of the year, that Joker got to have a perfect situation in order for him to win. Mm-hmm. He can't win the game on his own. And that was happening. And the Seahawks finally got a pass rush with the boys they brought in. Mm-hmm. That was the difference. They putting it. Jonathan, what's your take on it, Jonathan?
About hold on. Sorry, I was trying to verify some email stuff.
Oh, you good, man. Good.
Seahawks and the Rams. We're talking about the Seahawks
Rams?
And the Rams.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. 100%. Jared Goff can't carry a team.
No.
See,
He's got all the weapons, but
Jack,
the Seahawks shouldn't have had that close of a game either.
Not happening.
Dwayne,
You know what I mean?
what the hell? Boy, they go from bad to
Please,
worse for him.
Nothing but bad things for the Patriots.
Yeah, BB is not doing that. That's a guarantee. Yeah, that's a guarantee right there. But yeah, so Rams, Seahawks, Rams. I mean, they did hold the Seahawks. We all know about their offense is pretty potent. They only scored 20. The Rams defense is still good, but they lose the game, and I think they can still. Rams can still get in, but they need tons of things to happen for them. Just think about it. You know, they could have gotten in last week with a win over the Giants. You know,
That's a drug, man.
yeah, could have gotten in with that win last week, and they didn't. So now they're in this position, which is crazy that they're at 9-6. All right, next game, Eagles, Cowboys. So the Cowboys, who we've already talked about and kind of clowned on them a bit, they can get into the playoffs this week. Like the Cowboys can win and have Washington lose, and they will represent the AFC East or the NFC East, my bad, in the National Football League playoffs, which is, how crazy is that? Yeah. So we'll see. I think that and here's the thing. I think the Cowboys are going to win this weekend. I think they'll win, and I think we'll get to it when we talk about the game picks. But I think that
I didn't watch that game. How did Andy Dalton? I mean, it looks like he
played. They played. The whole team played well. As a team, they played really, really well. What's good, Rail? What's up, man?
They got the running game going.
Yeah, they did.
You know, which set up Andy Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the ball around.
Yeah, which is how the Cowboys are built. That's
so Zeke actually had a good game. I guess the Cowboys go the way Zeke
100-yard
goes. We've said that before. He had over 100 yards. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second 100-yard game. That boy must have did smoke enough weed for the weekend.
So, and also on the other side of the football, Jalen Hurts kind of came back down to earth, had a couple picks thrown in the game. He was getting slung around back there. So I still think his future is bright. And as we said before, my thoughts about Carson Wentz still being a quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles is done after this game this weekend.
Man, when they drafted Jalen Hurts in the second round, he was on borrowed time.
Yeah. Unless he would have had to come out and play lights out this year in order for him to still be there. All right. Next game, Titans, Packers. So we normally, when we hit our teams, I just told PJ before the game, I was definitely afraid before this game started. I had palms sweaty, fucking sick feeling.
As soon as I knew it was snowing, man, I was like, Titans are done.
Well, see, my thoughts were they're about to feed that monster because it's snowing, and he's gonna be
he's a straight ahead big old boy. He doesn't get rumbling until he get past the line of scrimmage. And that big sucker it's like a big old, like one of them damn 18 wheelers try to move off the right. You just spit it in the wind. Yeah.
And I thought that I said it last week. I thought that he would have 200 plus rushing yards.
If it wasn't snowing. If the weather wasn't bad, they would have been in trouble.
Yeah, I thought so. Coming in as I saw the weather pregame, you see the snow, and I was like, God damn. And also the other teams in the NFC that are teams that we'll see in the playoffs in one way, shape, or form were clapping. Tampa Bay destroyed. The New Orleans Saints, they did their thing. So like going in, I was nervous. Coming out of it. I was impressed by the performance, and the Devontae Adams, is he from Earth? That dude is ridiculous.
Touchdowns,
Dude is
yards.
Dude is ridiculous, and also the defense. As much as I know we've improved since midway through the season, but that's that kind of weather, and I know it's snowing and the ground is whatever, but like the second half, it didn't even snow. Besides letting Ryan Tannehill have a 50-yard touchdown run, I was like, dude, what the hell? What was? But I'll say this: get the crown. No, I'm cool with the gesture of the crown, but seeing as soon as Devontae Adams came on screen with the crown on his head, Tennessee Titans scored 14 straight points. I'm like, dude, get out, get. I've never been a fan of like the turnover chain or the shoulder.
Yeah.
Wait till after this. The one time when in 2010 we won the Super Bowl, I didn't see that championship belt until after we won. Then they bring it out. That's when you bring out things like that. Don't do that shit during the season.
Now the belt started with Ric Flair.
No, but I know what the belt. I'm saying, and Rodgers was doing the belt, but I'm saying as far as bringing the actual belt out,
He started with Ric Flair.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
the discount double check commercial.
no, he was doing that before the commercials. Yeah, he was. Yeah, but
that was Ric
But
Flair.
what I'm saying is like, if we are fortunate enough to be sitting at the top once the season's over, then bring out the crown. I don't want to see that shit. As soon as the crown came out, the Titans got them a little flare, and I was like, yo, what y'all doing? Yeah, you know how I feel about that being cocky. Just win the game, have fun, win, and then move on.
You had two running backs almost over 100 yards.
Yeah, dude.
A.J. Dillon, 124 yards.
Which is ridiculous. So, as far as going forward, yeah, I'm that impressed me because the Titans are not a bad football team by any means. But the defense has stepped it up, and yeah, so we'll see what it holds going forward. We have to beat the Bears to get that. Either we have to beat the Bears this week, or Seattle has to just lose, and then we'll still get the number 1 seed, which we play at the same time. Another good move in the NFL. Like we talked about last season, they did that in the playoffs where they had a lot of these games play at the same time, so there's no opportunity to just sit people because, so we've already got, let's sit these people. So we'll see how this weekend comes up. Y'all got any thoughts on the game?
Nope.
I just said my thoughts.
All right. So
that's the last game we got to talk about.
Man, what you talking about? No, hell no. That's hell no. Oh, we just go in.
I know Sloan. All right, so final game of the season, Monday Night Football, Bills, Patriots, 38-9. As always, I hand it over to my resident Patriots fans. You know, what'd you see? What'd you think? You know, what are your thoughts?
It's simple. It's a good team that beat a bad team. That's
Yep.
what it is. I mean, I could sum it up. We could talk about everybody's stats and how, and all that stuff, but it was a good team that just beat a bad team.
Jack cold-blooded, man. You just go.
They are. They're fucking trash.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. It's all about the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
2 quarters, 5 for 10, 34 yards.
Oh, that's Cam's, his passing number?
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yep. I mean, I love
What up, Brian? What's good, man?
I love seeing Bill throw that phone, though.
Oh, yeah, that was, yeah.
And you know what he said? He said, I should have kept
after they lost that challenge, man. After they lost that challenge, he said, who made that call? You're fired.
No, he said, I should have kept Tom Brady. That's what he was saying.
What's up, man?
Oh, the Jets are worse right now, Jack. Come on.
Hey, Jack trying to stir the pot, man. He see his boys. Hey, if the Ravens hadn't went on, if they're not on a 3-game winning streak, Jack wouldn't want to stir the pot, man. He wouldn't. He said, "Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, they are." So yeah, man, that's the
Hey, we got the 15th pick right now.
15th. Oh,
hey, I like
I can
it.
get one of the quarterbacks there, right?
One of the two, one of the three.
Yeah.
I might go to 3 now. Jeez, we need to do something.
3. God damn, dude.
No, we'll pick up. Well, at least pick one up off the street. He's going to have everybody try out the quarterback position next year.
So no, like we always do. After we hit the scores, we bounce into the power rankings. I'll go through these really swiftly.
Please move on. I don't know this game.
All right. So here we go. Power rankings. Obviously at the bottom, they got the number 1 pick. Trevor Lawrence will be a Jacksonville Jaguar next year. Jacksonville at number 32. Detroit Lions dropped 2 slots, catch themselves the L. A pretty bad L at that, so they're down 2 slots. You got the New York Jets, 2 wins in a row. They're gonna rise up a spot, considering also what just happened with these guys. All right, Cincinnati Bengals rise up a slot, catch themselves a W this week against the Houston Texans. Houston Texans stay pat at number 28. They lost against the Bengals. kind of a meaningless game. Denver Broncos dropped 2 slots, lost to the Chargers. That'll happen to you. And the New England Patriots dropped. Come on, man. And New England Patriots dropped 5 slots. They go to number 26 after losing to the Bills, which is, like you said, a good team. A bad team also good team.
They got the Giants ahead of us? Son of a bitch.
Giants also dropped 6 slots after.
Come on, man. Why you gonna talk about the Giants ahead of y'all? Man, y'all been winning all these years. Y'all
And the Eagles? Come on.
I don't know where they stand as far as the ESPN power rankings, but as far as this is the NFL.com. Philadelphia Eagles stay pat at number 24. Minnesota Vikings dropped 3 slots. I mean, the defense let Alvin Kamara get 6 touchdowns. All right, Carolina Panthers are up 5 slots. Obviously, catch themselves a dub this week. They do finish the season against the Saints, so we'll see where that goes. The San Francisco 49ers are 5 slots, beating Arizona, who is a top 20 team as far as these power rankings go. The Atlanta Falcons are up 3 slots. Even in a loss, they jumped. But as you can see, what happened before them. So they played the best team in the NFL. They played them and held them to 17 points. So they jump up 3 slots. Las Vegas Raiders drop another slot. Obviously, catch themselves another L against the Dolphins. The Cowboys rise 4 slots, and they can make it into the playoffs. This weekend is crazy, and we'll never quit saying that it's crazy. The Washington football team dropped 2 slots. Obviously, to release Dwayne Haskins. They come into the game, they lose, caught themselves.
He released himself.
Yeah.
He didn't get released.
So he walked into Ryan Reel's office this morning and said, "Hey, coach. Hey, I released myself. Hey, let me."
That was self-inflicted. That dumbass. That dumbass of the week.
The Los Angeles Chargers rise up a slot, obviously get themselves a dub, but they are out of playoff contention. Chicago Bears, like I said, little man couldn't take care of business. Now these dudes, they do have to beat us this week, but still, they just even giving them the hope at the end of the tunnel. The Arizona Cardinals obviously didn't move a slot. They lost against the 49ers this weekend. All right, so the Los Angeles Rams dropped 3 slots. They continue to fall. Another loss. They pretty much ain't making it in the playoffs. They have to have a gazillion things happen for them to get in there. The Miami Dolphins up a slot. They replaced Tua. Fitzmagic comes in there. Works his Fitzmagic, and they end up with a victory against the Raiders. Indianapolis Colts dropped 2 slots, and they're steadily dropping. They have to win this weekend, and I don't know, PJ, I think all they have to do is win. Maybe not having any extra. Let's see. It doesn't say here either. Missing the playoffs will represent the Colts with that good ass defense. The Tennessee Titans dropped 2 slots.
They have to win, and Baltimore has to lose or tie.
Oh, okay.
Baltimore ain't losing.
Yeah. So the Tennessee Titans dropped 2 slots. Obviously, they played us. They lost. They're on the slide after starting the season really, really strong. The Cleveland Browns dropped 3 slots. Caught an L this weekend. And I think, like we talked about it earlier, I think the play calling failed Baker Mayfield as far as that goes with those 2 beasts in the backfield. Tampa Bay up 4 slots. Obviously, they clapped. Destroyed Detroit, and so they clinched the playoff spot. Don't know where their seeding is going to be. We won't know the seeding obviously until the next week is over. Yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers up 4 slots, beat the Colts, who were in the top 10. So that's going to happen. They were on a slide. They had a 3-game losing streak where we were thinking, these dudes are done. But they bounced back, and we'll see. Obviously, rest in Big Ben, because like Sloan said, that arm, it might. As a matter of fact, the Steelers, like a lot of teams who don't get their first round bye, they have, in order for them to be hoisting that trophy, they have to win 4 straight games in January, or in late December, January, and February. Seattle Seahawks up a slot, catch themselves a division win. After they've had some tough games as of recently. I'm still not. I heard a lot of love for them. I don't know about that. We'll see if that defense can hold up. Baltimore Ravens stay pat. They're on a 4-game winning streak. beat the Giants with their decent defense, and they said they stayed scorching hot. The New Orleans Saints, they stayed pat at number 4, got themselves a victory. Kamara had 6 touchdowns, as we've already mentioned several times on the show, and we'll see where that leads as far as Breeze. They're resting him up too. At number 3, we are here. We stayed pat at number 3. We had a good game against the Titans. A lot more confidence in my boys going into the playoffs. Buffalo Bills stay pat at number 2. Obviously, they are the Buffalo Bills, and they're playing pretty good this season. And in Kansas City, they didn't lose. Had a lot of the last couple games have been close, but they're still number 1. I don't see them not being number 1 unless they lose a game. The final season power rankings, I still think Kansas City will be number 1, even if they lose this weekend, because they're probably going to rest dudes. Why take the risk? So, yeah. Is it real? Tom Brady couldn't save his past team. Why y'all think you talking trash?
He knew there wasn't any talent that's going to be there. Now think about this. You look where Tom Brady is playing now. You look at all the receivers, running backs he has. Mm-hmm. He has never been surrounded with that much talent in his whole damn career, except for Randy Moss. Am I correct, Patriot John?
Pretty much, yeah. He had never had that much talent.
Yeah.
Not on offense. Defensive, they always had great talent.
But he also saw that the cap was going to be really hit him hard this season too.
Yeah.
So he was getting out while the getting was good for him.
Belichick's on the sideline throwing that phone down. Damn, let me call Tom. Oh hell, Tom can't come back.
Well, who do you think was on the phone?
Tom?
Tom called them and said, "How do you like them apples?" And that's why he threw the phone.
Chris, I
got a number. How do you like them apples?
Bob Crest, I should have took Tom down there to the Chinese house and get him a rub down or something like that for $200. He would.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are the power rankings. Second half of the show is coming up. We do this halftime. Get yourself, use the bathroom, get yourself something to eat, something to drink. Come back for the second half where we're gonna have some 4 downs. You know how we do here at Instant Replay. So yeah, and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is halftime. What up?
What is up?
Man,
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Jack, he was on the phone with me, asked me to start us. Yo, Jack, if your boys don't make it into the playoffs, we clowning you next week.
Who's
Yeah.
Cavassier?
So yeah. Oh yeah, he said what up? Oh, I don't know who that is. Sloan, you know him?
yeah, man, that's my nephew, man. He a trip, man. He cool blood. Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to the chat room, cool, boy.
Yes, welcome to the show. Yes, indeed.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey man, you think I can talk trash? Man, he talk trash. He got it honestly. Tell him, nephew, don't let these jokers get hard on me. You gotta protect me.
Jonathan, you ready? You ready for 4 downs?
Man, he's good kid, man.
Let's go. All right, hit us.
All right, first down. How likely is it that we have a normal football season next year?
I think it's very likely.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, they did as much as we during the season as things happened. We talked about some things and we were like, yo, maybe they need to take a break, a 2-week break or whatever. But I think the NFL has handled the season pretty good. They've handed down the discipline when it needed to be. Obviously we see with Haskins, the players who.
Leave Haskins alone. He had to go down there to the strip club and met with them hoes, man. Leave him alone. I don't think it's going to be a normal season next year. But long as the COVID is still around and everybody hasn't been vaccinated, man, I don't see it.
I mean, how normal are you talking? Are you talking
just like this season?
You know, all 17 games going to be played no problem, and
Full crowds.
I think they're still going to be fans.
Full crowds.
I think
in the stands. That's what I'm. Is it going to be normal?
Yeah, as long as I think it'll be. I think it'll be as normal as this season was. I guess you could say. I'd say it like that. Like
I think the NFL is going to be more cautious about things.
It ain't gonna go back to same. You see what the damn NBA did with the James Harden rule. No more. You can't go out with the hoes anymore during the season. They gonna block all that. Your side pieces, baby mama. You gonna have to, what? I mean, man, you know how it works. Shit.
Yeah. No, we saw it.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh man, Big C had a birthday yesterday, guys. Yeah, so we had.
Big C had a birthday.
Yeah, he had a birthday, man. Yeah, he had a birthday yesterday. So, but now, man, I'm telling y'all, man, it ain't gonna be normal shit. Long as that CV19 out there, man. No.
Are they going to have the new updated COVID 20?
You have to, I guess.
Yeah, man, we're gonna see how this new president does. That motherfucker even can remember anything, you know what I'm saying? So,
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Jesus,
wait, come on, man. You got Commandment Harris out there. You got Jim Crow Joe. Hey, what you talking about, baby? It's all good.
This is hold before, bro.
You gotta pay them hoes though. You gotta pay them now. You can't do it for free.
All right, hit us with second down.
All right, second down. How long, if ever, do you think it will take the Pats to bounce back from their woes, PJ? Maybe a couple years.
At
Do you think they'll bounce back a little bit better tomorrow? Next year.
I don't know, man. Bill doesn't have that much success in the draft. It all depends.
Yeah.
If he drafts a damn defensive guy with the first round pick, oof, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
They'll be working out some guy at MTSU again while everybody else is at the combine.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 years.
Yeah, I'm about with you. I'm thinking about 2, maybe 3 years before he gets back to his stature.
Well, my take on it depends on the quarterback and can he get back to doing his Academy Award film production. Then we'll see what we got. So, Now, I'm serious though, man. It depends on who they pick as quarterback. Now, what
That's
now?
the big thing.
Do you think they're gonna draft a quarterback with the number 1 pick? Or
I
do
think
you
no. I think he's going to try to go after a quarterback and trade.
So that means Carson Wentz gonna be coming to New England.
Carson, he's going to go after Stafford. He's going to try to go after Garoppolo.
Yeah.
There's a few
Everybody,
that are out there in the
everybody
market.
said that they're gonna try to do a swap trade with Garoppolo, man.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
And then Matt Ryan is going to end up in San Francisco.
No, I want Matt Ryan to end up in New England.
Hey, dude.
Nah.
It's a good fit, I think.
If Matt, let me be quiet. Let me just shut the hell up, man.
Hey, look, man. Hey.
Let me be quiet, man. I don't know who out there listening out there TV land. Should I get all my privilege revoked? I can't talk about no family business.
That man should be arrested immediately.
Thank you.
Nah,
What
I'm
do you
not.
think, Anthony?
No, I think 2 seasons. 2 seasons, man. 2 seasons. 2 good drafts because Bill can draft, and he can also he can work the trades. So yeah, I'm gonna say 2 seasons.
Okay, all right. Well, on that note, third down. What do you think will be the biggest move this offseason? Hot takes only. Hot takes only.
Ooh, the biggest. Ooh,
Man. Woo.
Hot takes only. It's got to be hot.
the biggest move is Austin. Yo, that's a.
Drew Brees gonna retire.
That's not that out of the ordinary, though. I think he's going to retire just because of his. He ain't going to heal up right from that injury, man.
Yeah,
Man,
the ribs.
Man, you an old joker like that, a big 300-pounder following you, man. You ain't gonna recover in no damn 3-4 weeks.
That's
Shit.
what I'm saying.
I think the joker still hurt. They just been putting that down. They've been putting that gear up in him, man. Shit, they putting that Dr. Squeak been coming through, filling him up. That's all. Shit,
Yeah,
everybody.
no doubt, Rel. I hope they can.
He said Sloan
Be
ism.
coming with him.
He said Kamara.
At least one.
Commandment. The Sloanism. That's right. Commandment Harris. I said commandment.
Oh man.
Tim Harbaugh to the Lions as head coach.
That's
That is
interesting.
Yeah,
That'd
that
be an
is.
interesting
That
move
is.
right there.
Or how about Urban Meyer?
No, he ain't going to
Ooh,
Detroit.
that'd be a
man.
good one too.
Mm-hmm.
No, or my guy, if he goes to
That's what
Detroit, man,
I hope they both be coming with them. I'm
Oh,
gonna say
to-
Matty Ice to the New England Patriots.
that ain't
That's
happening.
gonna be.
I-
That's my, I want him up there. I don't want no
He-
Wentz. I don't want none of that. PJ, what do you think?
I think it's going to be Stafford to the Patriots for a few draft picks, maybe even the first rounder.
So what
We
you guys gonna do?
get Stafford in Detroit's second.
I'd take Stafford though. I like Stafford.
You think?
Oh yeah, Stafford's. I always say Stafford's fire. Trust me, I see him twice a year. Stafford's good.
You think Detroit has ran his course with him? Come on, get up here.
I think they're ready to rebuild a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'll agree with that one. I'd say Stafford to New England. That's actually damn, dude.
Is that
That's
a hot take though?
well, now that 3 of us have said it, it's not. But if you just say it, it's a you know what I'm
The more
saying.
you think about it, you're like, actually, that's something normal that would happen. You know?
Yeah. Because and I wouldn't say that Detroit is finished with him, but I would also say that Bill can make them an offer that they can't refuse. You know what I'm saying? They could just be like, yo, this pick and this pick for oh yeah, we'll do that. And look, he's like I said, I play him twice a year. Well, I don't, but my team does, and I've seen a lot of Stafford because he played at Georgia, and the dude can still throw that. He can throw that ball, and Stafford's fire. I think Stafford's still fire. He just
There ain't never been an issue with kind of arm talent. I think he has one of the best arms in the league.
yeah.
He just never had a supporting cast. Old lady
Jack,
Ford,
I'd take you, Jack, over Cam.
He said his ass. I'm going to be the. What's good, Philip, man? Hey, thanks for joining in. Ryan Fitzpatrick to the Pat. Ooh.
God, no. You really want us? No, please. All right.
He's ready. I was like, He was like, let's move on. Third down. He's like, third down.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Fuck that. All right.
You guys
listen,
are terrible.
All right, listen. Fourth down, you guys got to listen, okay? It's long.
All right.
Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. Every one of us has done this in our life when you're a kid, okay? So let me just do this real quick. It's the Super Bowl. Third down, 20 seconds left in the fourth. No timeouts. Clock's ticking. The score's 24, the other team 28. What position would you want to be playing in that situation?
Oh, quarterback.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, every kid was like the quarterback.
Yeah.
Now that you're older, what position would you want to be playing?
I never was a quarterback. I always wanted to be the guy that intercepted the ball. That's why.
That was me. That's me. That's me right there. I want to be the safety or the corner or something, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to make.
I want to be the linebacker or edge rusher that breaks on through and
Strip sacks them.
strip sacks them.
I'd say quarterback. I'd like to be the one that looks over the entire defense and sees what they're doing, and you know what I'm saying, makes a couple calls at the line, and then here we go. Yeah, I'd say quarterback. Yeah.
I mean, as many games as we've watched, you know what I mean?
Oh, we watched
that PJ, that Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl, where Malcolm Butler picked off the winning. That was it. It was
sealed
it.
Yeah,
the game was going to be over, and he picked them off. That was one of the best things. And that I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy.
That guy that catches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you guys this in closing. I'm going to send PJ an article that was written about some of my escapades as a football player, and then you're going to see I made some big hits at the end of a game too, for real. So I'm going to send that to PJ and let you read the commentary. So yeah, man. I mean, I always wanted to be the defensive back. No joke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be the guy that stopped it. I didn't want to be the guy that, everybody wants to be the quarterback. I never had a desire to do that.
When has Stafford? Stafford's been. Yeah, I would say Stafford's his. No, Megatron. He said he's had some good ones. Trust me, dude. I play him twice a year. I see all. Yeah, no. I'd say Megatron has been his. He had Golden Tate, Megatron. He's had some dudes down there to catch the football. I think his lack of success in Detroit has not been on his. I'm not going to blame Stafford for that. In other words,
best coach he should have kept. They should have kept. Galloway. They should have kept.
You want to know how tall you is?
Motherfucker, I'm 6 foot tall. What the
Oh man!
I'm sitting in the baby chair in the office. But, hey man, but the thing is, the Stafford, the best coach he had was Jim Caldwell, actually, and they fired him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Truly offensive minded. Then they had that old fat, sloppy looking joker. What yeah, the boy that right there tried to get them women some discipline and stuff. They tried to hide it. Then they hired him. You see how long that lasts. Anyway,
he said he mossed you. Oh, Jack, you talking some trash. He said he gonna moss.
Hey, dude. Yeah. I might didn't have no stint or played long, but I tell you one thing. One thing about it was I did what I had to do. So I understand the comments.
What's good? Oh man!
I love you, baby. Keep it up. I can take it.
Oh man!
Take it. That's all I got to say.
All right, you got a 2 minute drill, Jonathan?
Not today.
All right. So we like I said, we are. What's up, PJ? You got something?
No.
Oh,
well, I guess.
All right. So look, we'll move into. I think we'll let Sloan start off with this one because he said he had one. So hey, asshole of the week, man, a staple on the show.
What an asshole!
Sloan, I can agree with you on this one. Go ahead. What you?
Hey, look, I got two assholes of the week. I'm going with the double clutch Christmas after Christmas. I'm going with the Kwanzaa present, and I'm going with the Christmas present. So I'm going with the double clutch. I got the Cleveland Browns offensive staff, the head coach. They all they get a whole butt asshole of the week, and I give Dwayne Haskins asshole of the closing year. I thought it was gonna be Brown, but Brown was real quiet this year. So Haskins going to a strip club, but I didn't give him the asshole of the week because of the strip club. I gave him the asshole of the week because he left the facility, went home and didn't talk to the press, crying like a bitch. I mean, that was real low budget, man. Real low budget, man.
Yeah, I'm a second that.
People say the same thing. Go to Georgia Bulldogs, right? People.
Yeah, I'm agree with you on that one. That's I can agree with that. That's he got released today, so that's yeah. Not just yesterday, my bad. But dipping out of this facility and just going to the crib afterward, and yeah, that's
trying to do the interview on the phone, man. What kind of that's shit. They should get all the money back from him, man.
All right,
be arrested for stealing. Big
no. So this is Dwayne Haskins right now.
That man should be arrested immediately.
Big time.
All right, y'all got an asshole of the week.
Oh, I had Haskins also, so
yeah, I think we could agree on that. We supporting the season. You got one, Jonathan?
No, I don't got one.
Yeah, I think we've reached a point in the season where a lot of the as it should be, players are concentrating on trying to win these games, and the playoffs are really, really close. And so it's you're not going to see that much fouls. I think with this segment, asshole of the week, which we all love it. It's more prevalent. It's especially prevalent the first half of the season, just because it just what I'm saying. It just happens like that. So
I do got one. Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead, Jonathan. Go ahead, man.
Cam Newton for letting me down this season. I had such high hopes, and he just let me down. So you know what?
And you know what happened?
Cam Newton.
He took that dress off. That dress was his secret power, like Wonder Woman.
It's like his cape.
Yeah, John, what'd you do with that shirt? You using it to wash your truck yet, or?
I sold it. No, I couldn't even sell it, man. I had to go to buy that thing.
Oh man.
Hey guys, I gotta ask you guys a question. John, you have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Check this out. It ain't gonna be nothing I ain't gonna be nothing disrespectful.
It's fine.
Man, you know what them damn Grey Goose shoes are that these kids be wearing?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? Mama Goose, Golden Goose shoes or something?
What?
Man.
No.
If you know in the chat, put it in the chat so I can look it up real. I want to see what you talk about.
Yeah,
he said some Grey Goose shoes. That's alcohol, dog.
I do that shit myself.
Yeah, go ahead, PJ, and then share it if you find it. He said.
Goose
He said,
Grey Goose, but
Grey Goose is alcohol.
Oh, they're old school shoes, man. Like, wow.
One of my clients' daughter got something for
They
Christmas.
look like dirty shoes, man.
For $600, man.
Yeah. They look like dirty ass shoes.
$600.
For a pair of ugly ass shoes, man.
He said, "Hey, Leo."
He said, what?
I put the link in our chat.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me. Let's see. Ooh.
Damn, if those are $600, then
Yo, hold on. Let me bring these up. Don't know what they do, but they look like they're used and they're
dirty ass.
bedazzled and shit.
Hey, look, check these out here. So, I guess they put social justice types of phrases on the sole or whatever. But no, dude, who wants some of those?
Man, them kids over here where I live, man, that's all they be wearing now.
Oh man, 600.
Yeah.
I'm fully down to take an old pair of shoes I have and write something on it, and then be like, yo, let me get 50 for it. Like,
because none of us have kids. We know about dog stuff, but I mean, Jonathan is the only.
Duck.
Hey, the Rail said he's about.
Go ahead on chat room, dude.
Yeah, Jack, those are terrible. All right,
Those shoes there were $605.
$600. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in it. PJ, you ready to grab them helmets?
I am.
Let's go with these random picks.
I'm gonna let you keep track of it. Just send me a picture.
We all went 9 and 16 last week.
Even Jack. What Jack do? What did
9 and 16.
Oh, so we all okay as a collective? Yes.
Yep. And
Jack, get your.
Did I? No way.
Jack, Jack, make sure you get your webcam ready, man. You coming on the show. You gonna get we're gonna bring you on the show one of these times with the surprise. Sloan didn't say oh yeah, we saw that. He said, "Can I have the Ravens helmet?" If you get the Ravens helmet pick.
You get it.
Yeah.
all right.
You put that Cam Newton shirt on?
Nah, he put
Cam.
All right, so for the season, we got a tie between John and Anthony at 126 out of 210. Sloan coming in at 127 out of 210, and me at 130 over 210. Jack, you're 43 out of 63.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, coming in half.
So we're going to keep the same rotation. John goes first. And John got the 49ers.
Okay.
Who they have? Who they got this week? They got St. Louis, or not St. Louis, but they got the Rams. Seattle. Ooh.
In the late game, so Seattle might end up sitting some guys.
Oh, that might be nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
Right,
No, they can't. Wait a minute.
Win.
Yeah, they got. If they want that number 1 seed, they've clinched the West.
Oh, look at this. Anthony got the Seahawks.
Going down.
Oh, I need to
going
lose.
down.
Man, you better give me the Cowboys. I want Cowboys. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You got the Steelers.
Oh, hell no. They going to lose, man. I mean, they playing Duck Dynasty, boy, too.
Duck Dynasty.
I got the Vikes.
Oh, the Vikings. Okay. All right.
Jack.
You got the orphan cousin.
And
Looking in the bag.
I'm trying to help you out, Jack.
Man, why you didn't look at the bag for me then? Shit.
It ain't your birthday.
I took you on dates and shit, though. Yeah,
that's true.
So you see how you do when you get your side piece, you treat them right, they'll want to act. Oh, man, it should have been my pick.
Jack got the Cowboys. So, Jack, you are rooting for Dallas this weekend. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up here.
Wow.
All right, Sunday. No Monday night games. Every game this week is on Sunday. So if the times are out of whack, my bad. But I'm looking at NFL.com for these games. All right. So first one, Dolphins Bills. Okay. Dolphins have to win this game if they have playoff aspirations. Bills, I don't think they can advance their seeding. So I'm gonna go Dolphins.
I don't know. This is the tough one because you don't know if they're going to sit guys, you know?
Yeah. No, I got you on that. But I think if the Bills can't advance their seeding, go ahead and put Josh Allen out there and sprain that old ankle quarter one.
Yeah, I'm going to go Miami.
Yeah. He said, look, Jack says Bills.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be, if they can't advance, they're sitting some people.
Yep. Well, I'm going with the Dolphins also.
I'll go Fins. I gotta go Fins.
All right, Fins. All right, here we go. We're unanimous on that one. Next game, Saints Panthers. Saints can't advance. They can't advance their spot in the playoffs. So I think if you're trying to plan for the playoffs, I'm gonna. When I'm four behind. Shit. I'm gonna go Panthers.
I'm going New Orleans because we know they've been without guys all season. They've been winning.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to take Carolina. No problem.
I'm 4 games behind.
I'm going Panthers too.
I need to catch up.
We both do. If we're tied, I'm going with you. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm going Saints. I'm going Saints.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next game, Packers Bears. We need to win this game so we can secure the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Bears just need to win just to even get in that thing. Obviously, you know who I'm picking. It's
Who?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Green Bay too because I think they're going to play I think they're going to play everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bears.
Okay.
I can't fault you for that one.
No, I can't either. Sloan, who you got?
Bears are at home too. Right?
Yeah.
Who you think I got?
I think you got
Packers.
the MVP of the league.
Who you talking about? Josh Allen? You mean I'm picking the team with the runner-up MVP?
I'm guessing you're saying the Packers. All right. So
I'm saying the Packers, man. Come on,
all right. Next game, Ravens Bengals. I'm gonna go Ravens. Got it. They gotta win it. They gotta win.
Yeah, the Ravens gonna knock that one out the park.
Yeah, Ravens for sure.
All right, next game, Steelers Browns. All right, I'm going Browns. They gotta have it.
I'm going Browns.
Browns.
I'm going with the. I can't go with nobody but the Steelers. So
Yep.
maybe they might come through. But they're gonna lose that game, man, because the old boy ain't even playing. He got to rest that arm.
Yeah. Next game, Vikings Lions. This is no playoff implications here. It's in Detroit, so I'm gonna go Lions.
That's a draft pick game. Where you come in the draft order? That's all they call it. That's a draft pick game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lions sound good.
I have to pick Detroit.
Yeah. Next game, Chargers Chiefs. Chiefs probably sitting everyone. So I'm gonna go Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers too.
You know, I was saying the same thing when I wrote that down. I'm like, man, I'm looking at the Chargers, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going way out of the limb on this next round.
I'll go Chiefs.
All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Jonathan's trying to get that leg up. All right. Next game, Jets Patriots. Yeah, I'm gonna go. This is a hard pick. This is a hard. I'm gonna go.
It shouldn't be, but it is.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, but it is. Yeah. I'm. You know what? I'm gonna go Patriots. They don't want to end the season with that game that happened last night. So I think they're gonna come in there and the Jets already know they're just even if they win, they still have the number 2 pick in the NFL draft. So that's a pride thing, and I think the Patriots are more on the side of. Oh, yeah, because I don't see Bill doing it. Yeah, I'm going to go Patriots.
I'm going Pats.
Pats.
Man, I'm going with the Jets, Jets.
All right, next game, Cowboys-Giants. Cowboys, got to win. I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys too.
Yeah.
Them boys.
Defense has actually been playing decently, too, the past couple of games. I'd have to give it to them.
They're going to be fired up to play this game.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be ridiculous. Yeah, they're going to be ready for this. Division game, too, which all these games are, but yeah. Who you got, Sloan?
Man, I'm picking the Cowboys.
All right.
How about them Nags? That's all I'm doing.
All right, Washington football team against the Eagles. Ooh. I just noticed that. there's a certain fire that'll be lit up. If the Cowboys win, they play at 1:00. They don't play till 8:20. Ooh, yeah. So there's a certain fire that might be. If the Cowboys win, which I think they will because I just picked them, I'm gonna go Washington.
I'm going Washington. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Washington too. They're going to bounce Dallas out of the playoffs.
Ooh, can you imagine the watch parties for the Cowboys after their game, dude? They win. That's all they're going to be doing is watching this. They probably won't even leave the facility.
I mean, you got Washington.
Yep.
Who's the quarterback?
Alex Smith.
They're saying Alex Smith.
Yeah. Hey, look, man.
If Alex Smith's going to be the quarterback, I'm picking Washington. But if Alex Smith is not going to be the quarterback, I'm going to pick the Eagles. So y'all got to do the flip of the coin game on that one for me.
Well, you can't flip the coin. All right, so we're all on Washington. Next game, Falcons. Next game, Falcons, Bucks. Bucks obviously can't advance as far as their maybe some seeding things, but I think they're pretty much set and at where they're at. They're playing wild card weekend for sure. And Falcons, they're just out there playing. So, but still, you know what? Falcons. I'm going Falcons. I said I wouldn't pick them again for the rest of the season. I'm going Falcons.
I said I'm not picking them. I'm going Tampa Bay.
I'm going Falcons.
I'm going Bucks. I ain't picking the Falcons.
All right, next game, Raiders Broncos. Obviously, no playoff implications here. But I will. Denver's at home. I'm gonna go Broncos. They're at home.
Wow, I'm going Vegas.
I'm going with the Raiders on that one, baby.
Jack said Browns, Lions. We see your picks. He's Chargers. Why you put Pats with a question mark?
With the question mark.
That's still picking the Pats. So you've picked. Let's see. And next game, Jaguars. Oh, hold up, no. Next game, Titans, Texans. Titans have to win. Titans.
I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, they have to. They have to win.
Yeah, Tennessee, Titans. No doubt, Titans.
Who you got, Sloan?
I'm going with the Titans on that one.
All right. Next game, Jaguars, Colts. Colts have to win. They also need some help, but they have to win. So yeah, I'm going Colts.
I'm going Indy.
I'm going with the Colts on that one too.
Yeah, Colts.
All right, next game, Cardinals, Rams. PJ, I don't know if you have it still pulled up. I don't exactly know the playoff implications. This game does have playoff implications, but I don't know the exact things. But the Rams being at home, and Kyler Murray, his leg is a little bit
yeah, but guess what?
Little gimp in it.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? No Jared Goff because he just had surgery yesterday on his thumb.
Got a bad thumb.
Ooh.
And they placed Cooper Kupp on.
Oh yeah, Cardinals.
I'm going little man.
Yeah.
Little man gonna pull it out.
Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm going Arizona. I almost didn't say anything because I wanted to see if I could get another.
Yeah, you did. Thank you, PJ, because I was about to say the Rams. All right, so everybody's on Cardinals. Next game, Seahawks 49ers.
You know who I got? My helmet pick.
Yeah.
You too, Anthony.
Yeah, so you already know my picks.
You lose.
I hope so. I hope.
I'm going to Seahawks.
And there it is, boys.
All right, final week picked. Just for this final game, full transparency as far as like if the which they play the same time as we do, so we don't have the opportunity to see that game and then go off of it. Which is as much as I'd like to say that I hate it, just because I like my boys to be able to rest some players. Like I do like the NFL putting all of those games at the same time. We talked about it last season on this show, where like that it bodes well as far as like competition goes in the National Football League.
Best way to schedule, man. They got all the divisional people playing each other at the end of the last.
That and all the games that have playoff implications are at 4:30. So you just have a few games that start at 1. So what I'd say is if the Seahawks lose, it doesn't matter for us. We can win or lose. We're still going to get the number 1 seed. But if we lose and the Seahawks win, then the Seahawks will have the number 1 seed in the NFC. So that's what we're playing for this week. Obviously, we'll see what happens with the rest of that stuff. It gets this is one of the more complicated playoff implication type. They brought it up on ESPN earlier today, and I was like, do I need to do some type of quantitative fucking you know what I'm saying, some kind of it's really, really complicated this year. Obviously we had what happened. Do what?
There's only four games that don't have
exactly. So we'll see what happens with that. I will let's see. Yeah. All right, so before we wrap this up, I'll bring this up after we're done, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all's sizes, dude. Let's see, where's it at? Oh, here we go. All right, so yeah, I'd like to bring this up real quick. If you guys want to support the channels, want to support ACS Studios in general, support us. There's these shirts on Teespring, the Teespring account. I was wearing one of the shirts last week, so there's a fire shirt, yes. So yeah, there's the Teespring there. If you want to support it, obviously you can find the show on Facebook. Search for Instant Replay. You can find it. It's got a YouTube channel, which that is simultaneously broadcasting on right now. And yeah, so there's our picks. Obviously, what our picks the way we do it, we'll still pile on the postseason picks too. As far as who's the pick, who was the picks champion last season? I can't remember, man.
You were.
Well, I was.
Yeah, you were.
I thought I was okay. So I thought I was because one of some of the playoff games and shit. So yeah. So yeah. Do you still have the trophy, BJ? There it is. That's the didn't take it home with me, but yeah. So that's we'll hand that out to whoever gets the victory as far as playoff or as far as game picks go in general for the entire season. Next week we'll see you guys. We'll be talking obviously playoffs, bold predictions.
Playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs.
Bold predictions. The only bold that's
that went quick, man.
Tomorrow. The only bold that's counts tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, real quick. Let's look.
It's the only bowl that counts. Here's the thing. I'm going in. Everybody, all the people I know from Florida. And well, we ain't playing all our players. Man, I don't want to hear that bull jive. Your team show up, they gonna get what you call AC. They gonna get clapped back.
Yeah. Here we go. There's that game tomorrow, 8 p.m. Florida, Oklahoma. And so, real quick, you guys, predictions on the college football playoff. Here we got Notre Dame, Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson. Who you guys?
You know it's gonna be. They ain't gonna beat nobody by Alabama, Clemson. Those are the warm-up games. That is Alabama Clemson Invitational. That's what they need to call it every year.
Yes, Jack, we'll do. PJ will pull the helmets out that are in the playoffs, and then we'll pick them as yeah.
Like the Patriots. Yeah.
Y'all might as well take the Patriots out of the bag.
So let's start with PJ. PJ, let's go. College football playoff semifinal, those winners, and then the actual game.
Oh yeah, no, I got Alabama's going to smoke Notre Dame. They're going to wish they were left out of the playoffs. They're going to get beat so bad. They're going to beat them like the 6th seed they're supposed to be. And let's see. I honestly think Ohio State's going to upset Clemson.
You what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You think Dabo?
I think Ohio State.
You think Dabo been talking so much smack?
Yeah.
That is called fuel.
Yeah, and I think Alabama's going to win it all.
I got you.
Then it's going to be annoying here in Georgia for the next fucking
6
year.
months. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be annoying.
Because come on now, you've been
Alabama
you've been
fans
living in
coming
Georgia long enough. But Sloan, he's an Oklahoma. He's not a Georgia fan, so he's
Got nobody in the SEC, man. Let they play it for the Cardinals.
so Sloan. What's your? Let me get your picks.
I told you with my pick is the Oklahoma is the Alabama Clemson Invitational.
All right. So who's gonna win the game? And we'll repick this final game after we watch the games this week. But who you think gonna win it?
The Invitational Trophy will probably go to Clemson.
Okay. Jonathan, what you got?
Clemson. Alabama.
Because
Clemson,
Alabama's
Clemson's gonna take it.
secondary is not
You
the
think-
greatest secondary in the world.
You say Clemson? You think Clemson gonna take it?
Yeah, Clemson gonna take the Invitational this year. Then next year Oklahoma be in the next year. Then, hey, man, look. Hey.
No, I actually agree with PJ. I think it's Alabama and Ohio State. I think that's a little bit of fuel they gave them. Plus, they might.
But I'll tell you, if either of those teams lose in the national championship, we all really win.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, we do.
we either get hurt Alabama fans or we get hurt Ohio State fans. Either way, everybody's going to win.
Yeah. So yeah, and just like you said, I think Alabama will beat Ohio State. Obviously, we gonna watch the games, and obviously some of this might change because who knows? It might it might be ugly. It might be some lopsided stuff where we'd be like, oh, I think this coming into it. So we'll see when that happens. But yeah, that's our picks for the college football playoff, which starts Friday on New Year's Day. We're gonna get those games. We've been saying it at least the past 4, 5, or 6 episodes that the season has went by way too fast, even considering all the COVID stuff. And now we are approaching the final week of the regular season. Everybody who's watched, commented, and all you guys, chat room goons, we love you. We appreciate it this season, and the playoffs is coming, and we're gonna be hot. We're coming into the playoffs hot, so we can't wait to see you guys next week as we, have some bold predictions, some hot takes, and as we predict what this thing is gonna be. Like PJ was saying, there's only 4 games in this season that do not have playoff implications for this last week, and we're gonna jump on that. So, like we said, peace out. We'll see you guys. PJ, where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram, i.r.pj.
All right, Jonathan, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at i.r.jonathan.
And Sloan, where can they find you, man?
On the sofa watching all the football games. It's
And obviously, if you're watching this, you probably already you can find me on all forms of social media at 2279ACS. On
New Year's baby. Jackson, New Year's baby? All right.
Oh, is it? Yes, his
Happy
birthday.
birthday, man.
January 1st, yes.
Somebody got drunk early up in the year.
I don't think that's how pregnancy.
Nah, it doesn't. It's out of 12 months.
No, I said early last the following year. That's why she got knocked up. Yeah, boy.
All right, you guys. We appreciate you stopping by as always, and we'll see you guys next week. Instant Replay out.